कभी खुशी कभी गम में जब शाहरुख खान हेलीकॉप्टर में दिवाली के दिन आ रहे थे, जया बच्चन was standing with a थाली waiting for him. आई होप दैट आप सब भी थाली लेके हम सब का यहाँ इंतजार कर रहे हैं. वेलकम टू ओकट्री डगआउट. इंडिया हैज मेड इट 9 out of 9. We have defeated Netherlands, and it is the last league match, of course, of the World Cup. Let me introduce you to my team. Wish everyone a happy Diwali. Uh, Rudra, hi.
Hello.
Guys,
Happy
meet
Diwali.
meet Rudra. He is the youngest member of our team. लेकिन जब भी वो किसी भी 36-year-old का मजाक उड़ाते हैं, मैं उसे रिमाइंड करता हूँ कि भाई रोहित शर्मा ने हैट्रिक लिया है और आज एक विकेट भी ली है. मीट अजिंक्य, जो आज अरिजीत के आवाज में हैप्पी दिवाली तो गाने ही वाले हैं.
Happy Diwali, guys. Happy
Yeah.
Diwali. Yeah.
Also the most happy person because his favorite player Rohit Sharma today bowled
the
and got a wicket. And got a
Yes.
wicket. And meet Nirav, जो चिन्नस्वामी के बगल में ही रहते हैं. Nirav, is your compound filled with all the balls hit by Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul?
I don't know. None of them went out to the ground, but like all the Indian dugout, I was also supporting Netherlands and wearing an orange jersey today. But sadly, they lost. But with their heads held high.
Oh yeah, absolutely. आज शुरुआत में वही हुआ ना, where they were practicing. I think where the Netherlands guys were wearing blue in the beginning, and India while they were practicing were wearing orange. And I don't know if somebody didn't know what. I mean, everyone knows what Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli look like, but if they didn't, आके भाई पूरा confuse हो गए होते. That was quite funny. शुभम कह रहे हैं हैप्पी दिवाली. हैप्पी दिवाली टू Shubman, Shubham, wish you a very Shubh Diwali. 9th win with 2 wickets from skipper and king, of course.
Yes.
Guys, let's have a quick recap of what happened at the match. Actually, very action-packed day, even though it's a one-sided match. Rudra, you want to take us through it?
Yes, definitely. So India won the toss. Decided that Rohit Sharma decided that they're going to bat first. Both sides were unchanged from their previous games, and Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill they started very well. Rohit Sharma from the word go, I'm sorry for the crackers that are bursting piche, but yeah, Rohit Sharma, Puru say he made sure that the runs were flowing, boundaries hi aa rahi thi, and both of them actually even got to a 100-run stand. Shubman got to his 50 and he played a pull shot, and wahan pe Teja took a brilliant catch, and right after Rohit Sharma got to his 50, and then Rohit Sharma also got out. Then came Shreyas Iyer, and Virat Kohli and Shreyas Iyer, they built a decent partnership. They got to about 200 odd runs, and that is when Van der Merwe, who was troubling Kohli, because Kohli struggled initially, jiske baad he found his groove. Uske baad Van der Merwe troubled him and bowled a very good delivery, which got Kohli out, and he was quite frustrated also. And that is when KL came. So that is when India were 200 for 3. And uske baad jo partnership both these players did was amazing, and both of them got to their centuries. And मतलब एंड में जो सूर्य कुमार को 40th ओवर के बाद करना था, वो these two made sure कि सूर्य कुमार की जरूरत थी ही नहीं. Both of them hit all balls out of the park, and India got to 410.
हाँ भाई, सूर्या must be thinking कि यार बैटिंग पिच है, मुझे एक बॉल कर लाइक बैट करने को मिला, थोड़ा तो you should have given me a bit of a chance. Before we get to the second innings, I want to get into this यार. Ajinkya, Rohit Sharma has been giving these crazy starts to India throughout. But सामने कोई भी bowler हो. Of course, you can say Netherlands are relatively inexperienced bowlers as compared to say South Africa or Pakistan. But he's been doing this through the cup, yaar. And today, what he did again set that foundation.
Yes, he did. Actually, अगर आप compare करोगे to 2019 World Cup to 2023 World Cup, he has been playing the same. वो start दे रहा है. पिछले वर्ल्ड कप में भी स्टार्ट दे रहा था, पर वो पिछले वर्ल्ड कप में ज्यादा सेंचुरीज मारा. इस वर्ल्ड कप में ही इज प्लेइंग मोर अग्रेसिव देन द प्रीवियस वर्ल्ड कप, एंड दैट इज व्हाई बिकॉज ऑफ द अप्रोच ही इज नॉट एबल टू कन्वर्ट हिज 50s 60s into 100s. and that is benefit for team actually. If you look at that, तो जो pressure वो down कर रहे हैं of the players बाद में, और जो मतलब end तक रहने का रोल शायद कोहली को दिया गया कि तू भाई आराम से, पर end तक मतलब नैया पार लगा दे, and he role really well. सारे जो सोशल मीडिया जो फ्लैग खा रहा है कोहली की सेल्फिश है ये वो, I disagree to it 100%.
Yeah.
Best player of India in the current generation. But yeah.
Though I think today especially तो मतलब lot of people didn't convert initially. ऐसे लग रहा है कि भाई सब लोग 50 बना रहे हैं क्या, but Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul did really well. शुभम सही कह रहे हैं कि this is the first match in World Cup history where everyone in the top 5 has scored above 50, and ये सिर्फ तीसरी बार हुआ है one-day international cricket में. Nirav, since you are a lifelong member of the Shreyas Iyer fan club, I want to ask you about
founding chairman and president.
Founding chairman and president. I want to ask you about his innings. A lot of people at the beginning of the World Cup said that he's not in good form. All these questions asked about his short ball and everything. He's really turned up when in the business end of the tournament.
Again, I've made the full disclosure, but I have to say that he was incredibly selfish today. I mean, the team strategy was make 50, get out, let everybody bat. मतलब दिवाली पार्टी है, शगुन के लिफाफे में 51 रन डालो और चलो आगे. All 7 needed to bat. And then somehow he's just didn't get the memo. And Shreyas and Rahul honestly really screwed up on that, and they were rightly punished because the Rohit decided no bowling for you guys.
They were the only ones who didn't bowl, right? I mean,
see, it happens, man. You don't follow the team diktat, you suffer.
Oh my God, Rahul Dravid is a very very strict coach लगता है. वो भी मतलब पूछते होंगे कि इतना सोच विचार तुमने कभी
पोस्ट मैच में राहुल द्रविड़ को पूछा गया था कि एक स्पॉट खाली है क्या, सुनील गावस्कर बॉलिंग डाल सकते हैं.
Listen, Sunil Gavaskar was a fast bowler. Okay, वो मतलब he's spoken about he's opened the bowling for India. He's got Zahir Abbas ka wicket, yeah. But lot of people joining us. Welcome to Shahid. Welcome Suleiman. Welcome
Shishir.
शायद भाई शिशिर has bet मतलब वो भी हैं बहुत. पर आज आप टेंशन मत लो.
राज जबरदस्ती घुसा है शिशिर की जगह पे. जबरदस्ती मैं आऊंगा.
भाई मैंने बोला सब लोग बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं, मैं भी थोड़ा एकदम let's bowl some bad jokes over. But guys, I think I also want to ask something about KL, because before we get to the more fun aspect जो second innings में हुआ सब लोग ने bowling की, KL is this one player जो मतलब, is there a more versatile number 5 in world cricket right now? आप 10 for 3 हो, फिर भी मतलब he comes and stabilizes your innings. आपको 60 बॉल में 100 चाहिए, फिर भी he can do that. I can only remember someone like AB यार. Ajinkya, his innings was special today, right? And in fact, his role through the World Cup, last 2-3 match में he's not done much, but through the World Cup he's been very good.
Actually, I want to point out to one specific thing कि जो सब बोलते आ रहे हैं starting से कि इंडियन टीम में सबको अपना रोल exactly पता है कि रोहित शर्मा को क्या करना है, शुभमन गिल को क्या करना है, 1 डाउन पे विराट कोहली को क्या करना है, 2 डाउन पे श्रेयस को क्या करना है, 3 डाउन पे केएल राहुल को क्या करना है. So 4 डाउन के बाद थोड़ा मतलब अभी आया नहीं है लोगों का ज्यादा बैटिंग, बट या केएल राहुल जो स्टेबिलिटी देते हैं लाइक माइंड ब्लोइंग. द आफ्टर इंजरी केएल राहुल इज बीस्ट. मतलब मैं नहीं था फैन केएल राहुल का. he turned me into a fan after this World Cup. Absolutely. Not just World Cup, previous Asia Cup also. He has been fabulous. Absolute fabulous form. I hope मेरे fingers crossed नहीं हो रहे guys.
And also उनका जो contribution behind the wicket, in front of the wicket तो he's been very crucial. अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, but also behind the wicket the kind of catches he's taken,
he's been keeping well, yeah. Actually, even the DRS is
exactly.
accuracy भी काफी बढ़ गई है.
Yeah,
that's true. I want to ask one
DK
question
said
to the viewers.
Today DK said that the rule of thumb for wicket keeping is you don't mention the keeping, right? That's so the fact that we haven't really had the opportunity to say उसने drop किया या उसने गलत DRS किया. So I think the fact that he has and that's been true of all great wicket keepers including MS Dhoni कि मतलब भूल गए कि MS Dhoni wicket keeper है.
Right.
His batting was used to do the talking, right? So I mean, feel really good for a guy like KL Rahul. He's a nice guy. He missed out, against Australia in our first game. So he went.
मुझे
I
लगा
guess
था
he
इस
went.
बार भी मिस करेगा क्या?
नहीं, he went back to the basics. वो मैथ्स की ट्यूशन क्लासेस लिए उसने, and today he got that three-figure milestone.
नहीं, but एक बार आया
But
था.
I expect he'll get the fielding medal today, because of today by process of elimination. Because I think all other 10 either dropped a catch or misfielded or gave away overthrows. I think
That's true. That's true.
एक-एक करके सब
sloppy
अपना
performance
नाम
आज फील्ड में.
मेडल से हटा रहे थे आज.
आज मतलब
यार
सब
वैसे
ज्यादा दिवाली
एक-
पार्टी के मूड में थे, ऐसा लग रहा था. इन टर्म्स ऑफ द फील्डिंग इट वाज नॉट दैट ग्रेट, बट हाँ.
एक चीज में नेदरलैंड्स की फील्डिंग के लिए बोलूंगा, वो जो उनके नॉन स्ट्राइकर पे जो स्टंप्स हैं, उन्होंने जो आज किया है फॉर नेदरलैंड, एटलीस्ट 20 रन बचाए हैं उनके लिए.
हाँ.
रियली ऐसा
तो-
लगा. ओके.
रोहित ने एक स्ट्रेट ड्राइव मारा, शुभमन ने मारा,
हाँ.
शुभमन ने 2
विराट ने
मारे,
मारा.
एंड देन आई थिंक
हाँ.
श्रेयस ने भी एक पुल किया जो
जो
स्ट्रेट
शुभमन ने मारा ना,
टू
श्रेयस
विकेट्स.
हाँ,
उसको
राहुल
जाके
बचा था
बोला,
एक.
थोड़ा सा उधर मार, थोड़ा सा.
Okay.
दे दिया
Okay.
वो.
That's interesting. Just once again, welcoming all our viewers and happy Diwali to you. I have a question for our viewers, and if any of you three know the answer, please mat batana. Aaj, of course, Netherlands के captain Scott Edwards हैं. What is the connection between Scott Edwards, Alistair Cook, Craig Kiswetter, Quinton de Kock, and Brendan McCullum? So Scott Edwards बहुत ही esteemed company में है with players like McCullum and Cook and Quinton de Kock. So what is the connection between these 5 players? We will come to this.
I know.
Now I know.
Everybody knows. Shut up. Everybody knows.
मैं पहले कंफ्यूज हो गया, ये क्या बोल रहा है, किसके नाम ले रहा है ये.
Yeah. So Bhargav has got the answer.
Yes.
All of them have been
In
the
ODIs.
In
ODI
yes.
wickets of Virat Kohli. Obviously, under 19 World Cup में Kane Williamson भी रहे हैं उनके victim. So maybe that's semi-final loading.
Either captains or
Nirav,
wicket keepers.
either captains or wicket keepers. Actually, all of them, yeah. And today he got both. Today he got the captain
2 in
wicket
1.
keeper.
Buy one,
Yeah.
get one free. Diwali bonus.
दिवाली बोनस था जो उनका.
एंड 2014 के बाद अब जाके उन्होंने विकेट लिए.
2014. Yeah.
He's not bowled also in the middle. Yeah,
या
मतलब-
एग्जैक्टली.
उसके
जॉन
बाद
16 के बाद आज बॉलिंग के लिए
जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी.
हाँ.
Yeah, I
तीन
mean,
रन मारे.
Our bowling lineup is so good, Rudra. I want to ask you a question about that. We have Jasprit Bumrah, who's the world's best fast bowler. We have Mohammad Shami, who's like this World Cup legend. We have Kuldeep, who's this beautiful left-arm spinner. Why is Virat Kohli our best bowler?
क्या बात कर रहे हो यार? He is the in swinging menace, as Rahul Dravid said. How can you say that about him?
should I give you a very
How-
interesting piece of statistics?
What?
Or it might be trivia. But we've had, in this World Cup, we've had 10 bowlers take wickets.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, that's like a whopping number. 10 different
That's-
bowlers.
That's
Yeah,
quite crazy.
So the 5 specialist bowlers from today, plus
हाँ.
Hardik,
And
plus Ashwin, plus
Two others.
Shardul, plus Rohit, plus Virat.
आज जो 2, हाँ.
So 10
That's-
different bowlers to take wickets today in this World Cup in 9 matches. That's, I mean, I don't know if that's happened before or not.
Yeah.
And if you
That's
guys
pretty cool.
subscribe to Oaktree, that's where you'll find out such interesting and weird and irrelevant
Yes.
statistics.
Yes, please, guys.
Talking about
Let's
more
do
That
interesting
which nobody is
statistics.
interested in talking about. We bring it.
I mean, something more interesting is the fact that I think Virat Kohli has the highest batting average in the World Cup. But more importantly, Virat Kohli has a bowling average of 15 in this World Cup. मतलब भाई
And an
batting
economy
में
of
तू
under
Don
4
Bradman है. हाँ.
An economy of under 4, no?
Economy of under 4. 15
Also-
रन दिए हैं, एक विकेट लिया है. मतलब बैटिंग में ब्रैडमैन और बॉलिंग में ग्लेन मैग्रा. All in one guy.
But I have to
शुभम
say
का
this,
सवाल
like
था बड़ा
today
interesting है.
there was like शुरू में लग रहा था कि that he was like, he's a great chaser,
Yeah.
and today he was chasing glory. लग रहा था कि it was all set for the aura and the expectation of that 50th ODI 100 was kind of in the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
he
weighed on him.
made up. Yeah, I think everybody in the stadium sensed it. I think by the time he got his first wicket in a decade, then it was kind of balancing act.
नहीं बट मैं अपना टीवी का वॉल्यूम आई हैड टू रिड्यूस माय टीवी वॉल्यूम टू अवॉइड डिस्टर्बिंग माय नेबर व्हेन ही गॉट दैट विकेट Like, I think the stadium cheered more for his wicket than they would cheer for a century.
But
That
yeah,
is how.
on that note, hats off to
Huh.
the Bangalore crowd, man. They know how to get behind their team. There was chance of RCB,
True.
RCB every time we hit a six or took a wicket. A full 6 months we have before the IPL. Man, what a great crowd.
Even what is that RCB chant of this cup is ours? How do you say it in Kannada? I forgot.
That comes in the IPL, right?
हाँ, but एक ad campaign आ गया है जो
हाँ.
ये cup something and there's a world put in brackets over there. वो थोड़ा inauspicious ad campaign मुझे लगा, क्योंकि वो मतलब जब भी आप बोलोगे कि ये कप हमारा है, आता तो नहीं है IPL में, तो वर्ल्ड कप के लिए ऐसी चीजें मत बोलो. Like Mr. Dhoni says, like MS Dhoni says, मत बोलो. But
Yeah, of course.
but it's an interesting question जो शुभम पूछ रहे हैं. Which part timer was most impressive today?
Whether it was Shubman Gill there, I think he landed it quite well and got little bit of turn. He kept his line steady outside off stump.
हाँ.
I thought he's मतलब work in progress. He can be done.
क्या शुभमन गिल को ऑलराउंडर बनाया जाए?
बनाया जाए.
बात
Obviously,
करना
batting. I mean, number one batsman is not a good enough thing. So he has to go all-rounders table also.
मल्टीटास्किंग होना चाहिए.
तो बेसिकली इफ शुभमन गिल सेज कि आज उसके बॉलिंग का मन नहीं है, वील हैव टू से कि गिल है कि मानता नहीं.
Yeah.
प्लीज काउंट रखो गाइस, प्लीज
Yes,
काउंट रखो.
ये बहुत जरूरी था.
प्लीज काउंट रखो गाइस.
ये हमने बिल्कुल मिस नहीं किया.
नहीं, so
So
Bhargav,
what happened to Kohli, man? Why did he like that was just against every. I mean, it just the way he got out was just a little embarrassing. I thought.
that bold.
Yeah.
मतलब
I mean, it begs the question: Is Kohli going to be good enough against Santner and Maharaj, who is likely to face in the next 2 games?
Oh my God, so provocative.
Yeah, but I think ये 100 का प्रेशर था. वो स्टार्टिंग में भी उन्होंने स्ट्रगल किया है जब इनिंग स्टार्ट हुआ. I think it was just about 100 का प्रेशर.
We're being hard on him, man. He's taken that wicket. He's got the captain. Just let's
Last
give him
time
the tournament and
Bangalore.
let's just give him the player of the tournament right now.
He's currently the best all-rounder in the cup. But I mean,
just let's
fast bowling all-rounders, we were talking about this.
batter with the best average, bowler with the best average. और क्या चाहते हो?
और क्या? नहीं, अभी रोहित शर्मा है. रोहित शर्मा has an average of 7 or 8. कितने 7 रन दिए I think आज.
But not as good enough. No? Yeah. Not a good enough batting average.
Doesn't in swing it, doesn't wrong foot पे नहीं bowling करता. मतलब that's true.
Basics. He doesn't have his basics right.
What is this? Oh my God, ये क्या है? ये
This is
फोटो कभी का है भाई?
exactly.
But ये फोटो कभी का है?
This is under 19 World Cup.
अरे भाई.
Quick bowler, quick wickets.
Quick wicket, जल्दी सब फट.
Quick bowler, quick wickets. Nice. Any more fun memes from today, guys?
Yeah.
Time to get back. Joke number in team.
एक बॉल में बेचारे को एक बॉल.
एक बॉल बस. एक बॉल.
Nice.
एक बॉल. Yeah, but the batting was really brilliant today.
Yeah.
Can't complain about it.
Yeah.
मतलब I think last time 400 हमने 2007 वर्ल्ड कप में ही मारा है, उसके बाद आज मारा है.
Correct. बर्मुडा के सामने मारे थे.
World Cup में हाँ. World Cup में
only.
World Cup में this is the first time after.
413. अभी आज 410.
Today was the 5th highest World Cup score, if I'm not wrong. And India has two out of these.
To be honest, no, somehow, despite the lots of runs and 4s and 6s, today I was missing like a fast forward button. यार जल्दी जल्दी चलो ना, आगे बढ़ो, खत्म करो.
but वही है ना.
Let's just skip through it.
श्रीलंका एंड साउथ अफ्रीका के मैचेस भाई 7:30-8 बजे खत्म हो गए. टुडे रोहित शर्मा ने सोचा कि सब लोग जल्दी दिवाली मनाना चाहते हैं. He's like, चलो यार, शुभमन गिल थोड़ा बॉलिंग कर लो, विराट कोहली थोड़ा बॉलिंग कर लो. Let's not bring on Shami and Bumrah.
Credit where credit's due. Teja played very well.
Yeah. He did.
यार एंड इंडिया के अगेंस्ट चेस करते हुए अभी तक नो वन स्कोर्ड these many runs. इंग्लैंड इससे पीछे है सेकंड पे. आई थिंक वो गॉट व्हाट 130 और 29 जब चेस कर रहे थे. उसके बाद these guys have scored 250. So
मतलब South Africa was 83 and 1 was 55 ना, तो 4 मैच
हां एग्जैक्टली
4 मैच थे. सैंपल साइज
पहले तो सबने चेस किया है.
सैंपल साइज छोटा है.
सैंपल साइज छोटा है थोड़ा सा.
नहीं
बट इंडिया के अगेंस्ट किसी ने भी 300 नहीं मारे ये पूरे वर्ल्ड कप अगर
Correct.
सारे सैंपल्स
Correct.
देखे जाए तो
करेक्ट
India and Afghanistan in a league of their own.
या
that's true. So 9 out of 9 wins, guys. Abhi, let's hope that we make it 11. This is the highest that India's best ever run for India in one World Cup. 2003 May we had won 8 consecutive games. Of course, the record stands at 11, जो हम equal कर सकते हैं if India wins the semi-final and the final. Then that record is belonging to Australia. 2003, 2007.
12 भी हो जाएगा.
12 कैसे हो जाएंगे? मतलब ज्यादा बाउंड्रीज मार के.
नहीं मतलब अगला भी वर्ल्ड कप होगा ना यार कि नहीं होगा.
अच्छा दैट वे.
अज्यूम कर रहे हो कि नहीं हो रहा है.
लोग तो बोल रहे हैं ना कि
It's too early.
लोग बोल रहे हैं कि 50 ओवर वर्ल्ड कप नहीं होने वाला है.
वो
नहीं,
उसमें अगर
more than
नेक्स्ट
11
वर्ल्ड कप में
games.
पहला गेम पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट खेलेंगे तो हो जाएगा वो.
नहीं, more than 11
बाकी सब टीम
across
बाहर
World
है,
Cups
मतलब
हुआ है.
सब
Across World Cups the record is actually different, but in one World Cup the record is 11.
Indian BCCI is an equal opportunities employer. सबको बराबर से पिटाई.
नहीं बट ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने 2 बार किया.
But yeah, honestly there are a couple of serious concerns I think going into the semi-final. While we can gloat about how well there were
what do you think are our
more than a couple of catches today it dropped.
Yeah.
Lot of misfields. And no wickets for Shami, so that's like pathetic.
भाई पहली बार उसने 4 विकेट नहीं लिया. चलो ही सेट की विराट कोहली तू ले ले, रोहित शर्मा
यार he got मतलब he had to get 2 at least. There's no मतलब this is not
मतलब ये
very under par
much more than this one.
ये मेरी fantasy team was also not happy with the way he played.
Also Rajesh.
Because I had kept Shami as my captain. But jokes apart, what do you think are the shortcomings of this team going into the semi-finals?
This man fielding, matlab, see, you can't take it lightly here. This this New Zealand team is not a pushover.
Yeah.
2 लगातार फाइनल पहुंच चुके हैं.
Correct. Yeah.
और एज एक्सपर्ट से उनको हराने का एकमात्र तरीका है और वो है आपको उनसे ज्यादा रन्स बनाने पड़ेंगे.
What an insight! Absolute mind-boggling insight.
Yeah, but I think Apna,
you can make the same number of
runs. Buy my book. Please buy my book.
Neeraj, you can make the same number of runs and hit more boundaries.
That only Minnows can do. Doesn't apply to.
Yeah, but I think you're being too hard on them. मतलब आज ठीक है, it's okay. No game.
It's not okay. Fielding standards dropping is not okay.
मैं एक point
campaign team doesn't do that.
I'm a little concerned about fielding is one point, but I'm a little concerned about the fact that players like Sky and Jadeja have barely got a chance to bat. So I won't say that they're out of form or anything of that sort, but when they do get a chance अगर semi-final में if they have to come in and be so
all because of selfish KL Rahul. They had every business to hit 51 get out, but
चलो निकलो.
No, but I'm saying just like how in World Cup 2019 the top 3 did the job so often कि number 5 तक बात ही नहीं आई. इस बार the top 5 are doing the job so well that 6 and 7 have barely batted, and we hope that it does not come to a pressure situation in a semi or in a final.
I know next World Cup में क्या होने वाला है. Top 7 are going to do the job.
फिर top 9 अच्छा मैच हमें भी आती है अजिंक्य. नहीं, but jokes apart, Rudra, like I actually cut off your point earlier, but I wanted to you mentioned that the Netherlands can go out with their heads held high. Just as a like recap through the cup, of course, what they did today, they scored 250 against this Indian bowling lineup, which has Virat Kohli in it. But they've had a good cup,
which is double of what South Africa and Sri Lanka managed combined
together. Yeah, together. So just wanting to recap the Netherlands World Cup, like it's been a good cup for them, right? As a team that is one of the not a highly ranked team, इतना actively नहीं खेलते हैं.
Yeah, definitely. मतलब especially after the 2011 campaign where they didn't get a single win, उसके बाद getting 2 wins and that too against a team like South Africa, who were looking like the cup contenders.
Yeah.
So still are obviously. So getting a win against them and also against Sri Lanka, they did well. Obviously that chase Sri Lanka managed to do make that chase, but I think they definitely can go back with their head held high. Matlab players like Bas de Leader, Ackerman, and even someone like Van Beek, So they've done really well throughout the tournament. They've been very consistent. Top order thoda sa it has been an issue, but it's okay. I'm sure
I
they'll
think the
do
top order
well.
has not done anything, but yeah, you're right. Number 5, number
I-
6 have always saved the game for them. Like,
So I'll give you
And
one
even the
interesting
captain,
Will Bednar.
need to
one
mention the
interesting
captain as well,
fact
Scott Edwards.
कि
of course.
Netherlands का highest opening partnership in this World Cup is just 28.
Right.
They were very bad.
That's
Yeah.
been a problem.
Yeah.
Odout has been a huge issue. I think he's averaging some.
Also
He's crossed
Vikram.
25 twice. He's crossed 25 twice, but otherwise he's always gotten out pretty early. But
And also need
otherwise,
to mention a role of Van der Merwe. मतलब उनका under his leader.
अरे भाई वो जो spirit दिखाता है, the way he celebrates every wicket.
Exactly.
विराट कोहली wicket, the way he celebrates.
बहुत मजा आता है मतलब उनको देख के.
Yeah.
So this fourth World Cup ना? 2011 भी खेला है ना?
He played the
2011
2011 World Cup. So I don't know.
And
if
he
it's
played
fourth
for
or
RCB
fifth.
also.
Yeah, but Netherlands नहीं खेली ना.
Netherlands कहाँ खेली है?
He's played South Africa in the past, and he's
that was under 19, was it?
no.
The good thing with this team is that it's I think it's got a future in the sense that एक तो अगले साल उनका T20 World Cup है.
Correct.
And there's a decent mix of 20-year-olds and 35-year-olds, right? तो एक दो जाएंगे, एक दो नए आ जाएंगे, but I think हर साइकिल में ये लोग relevant रहेंगे क्योंकि टैलेंट है. You just hope that एक मतलब क्योंकि प्रोफेशनल नहीं है सारे, सब मोस्टली अमेच्योर क्रिकेटर्स हैं, तो एक साथ खेल पाए बड़े-बड़े टूर्नामेंट्स में.
True. Yeah.
We just hope that happens. If that happens, then it should be fine because even qualifier में एक दो प्लेयर नहीं थे.
That's true. But I think like I agree with Shubham. Shubham कह रहे हैं कि इंडिया वर्ल्ड कप जीतेगा. Let's hope that. But दिल तो नेदरलैंड्स ने जीत लिया है. Netherlands, Afghanistan, they've been the stories of this tournament. Absolutely.
Afghanistan, I mean, they have finished 6th. So
more than Netherlands, Afghanistan.
Big achievement. Yeah, true.
From that point of view, yes. But I think it's great. I think it's great कि even
and Afghanistan didn't get all out against us, so that well done.
True.
Even though we see the series of one-sided matches, I think it's great that teams like teams that you do not expect in the top 5 have been doing so well in this World Cup.
True.
So guys, looking forward to the semi-finals. क्या predictions है?
मैं सबसे ज्यादा तो ब्रॉडकास्टर खुश होंगे ना. दोनों मैच में उनको एक बदले वाला थीम मिल गया है.
So what Australia, South Africa, they'll talk about the badla from 1999.
Obviously.
अरे यार, वो आधे लोग पैदा नहीं हुए थे तभी. मतलब half the South African team wasn't.
2007 में भी खेले थे ना वो सेमीफाइनल.
2 बार खेले.
2007 में.
2 बार खेले.
2007, 99, and now this is third time.
And both times Australia won, so obviously there's a something in the throat issue.
Okay, so India, New Zealand, which sounds very familiar. अगर आपने पिछला वर्ल्ड कप देखा हो, South Africa, Australia, which sounds very familiar as we were talking about. अगर आपने 99 वर्ल्ड कप देखा हो, but honestly, let's each one of us choose what we think will be a lineup for the final. Will it be India, South Africa? Will it be New Zealand, South Africa, India, Australia?
I mean, it's now it's a shootout, right? I mean, whose bullet lands?
Guess the karo.
Let's see which one of us is right. I will obviously support India, but the fact is that there is the weight of a nation of 140 odd crores, right? The weight of their hopes, and that's a lot of weight to shove on Rohit Sharma's shoulders. I have seen him in the gym. There's no way he can bench press that much. That's the only thing which can drag us down. I think on merit and form, on performance, I think there's no reason we shouldn't beat New Zealand, because honestly, the world this tournament has been about. Yes, there are 4 teams which have made it, but I still think it's 3 teams and then another 7. And New Zealand were best of that 7. So in a way, like, it's they are the Sunday of a week, right? Like they were the best of that, right? Or whatever, or Great Wall of China of the wonders, right? कि मतलब 7 semi-equal थे और 1 slightly better. That's about it, because honestly, they only beat the teams which below them. They haven't beaten, they haven't beaten the teams above them.
Fun
None of it.
fact though, fun fact, exact same thing happened in 2019. They only beat the teams that were below them and then they won the semi-final against India. So it's at the end of the day कुछ भी हो सकता है.
कुछ भी हो सकता है. Fair enough. But this time, I don't think they were in the reckoning. I mean, it was a very, very close contest for the semi-final spot. It could have gone with, in their case. But as I said before, उनको हराने का एकमात्र तरीका है put more runs against than they do against them.
Mind-boggling facts.
किसने बोला?
Practice.
Like, somebody said it today. Oh my god.
Somebody said it today. Yeah.
Quick math.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nandan का
No,
prediction
somebody
है, New
says it
Zealand
pretty much every match. Somehow they come up with this.
यार तुम ज्यादा रन कर लोगे ना जीत जाओगे.
मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था क्रिकेट ऐसी खेली जाती है. Okay.
नहीं, never heard about it. आज पहली बार.
पर यार
And if you hit the ball, if you hit the ball long and high and over the fence, you get 6.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Did you know this?
ऐसा क्या?
over the fence जरूरी है क्या?
हाँ, बिल्कुल यार. Qualify मतलब you have to get to that point. नहीं तो नहीं मिलते रन भाई. क्रिकेट मुश्किल गेम है.
Unless आप बैट के थ्रू ओवरथ्रोज बाउंड्री पे चले जाएं एंड फिर 6 रन मिल जाए एंड फिर वर्ल्ड कप भी जीत जाओ उसके बाद.
वो फिर उससे वर्ल्ड कप जीतते हो.
अरे इंग्लैंड.
हाँ, उससे वर्ल्ड कप. Yes.
But only minnows. That doesn't qualify for the.
Only
We'll
minnows,
come
yeah.
back to talking about England. I think we should call our
सातवें नंबर
podcast
पे.
England dugout or something because
Let's talk about Maxwell, guys.
Yeah,
England
Maxwell.
have been dug out of the
Australia has, for the first time, they have their full squad available as of today, fit. You know, earlier they had Head's injury. मतलब पहले Travis Head का injury था, एक बंदा missing था. Then something or the other, no? There's Steve Smith having malfunction, vertigo problems.
कोई ना कोई था.
Glenn Maxwell का golfing issue था. Marsh made one round trip to Perth.
नहीं, golf तो allow ही नहीं करेंगे अब. मतलब वो
तो
कहेंगे भाई आप रूम में बैठो.
True. Yeah.
So they have their thing. They have a selection issue actually, because somehow or the other they've been able to squeeze their team because पहले head नहीं था तो सब घुस गए थे अंदर. एक स्लॉट ऊपर खेलते, मार्श ओपन कर रहा था. मार्श नीचे आया तो 4 and 5 पे स्मिथ एंड लाबुशेन अटक जाते हैं. तो मैक्सवेल खिलाएं या पहले तो ये डिसीजन था ना, मतलब मैक्सवेल को तो खिलाएंगे. Then with English that becomes 7, right? So you have to play the 4 bowlers. Then there's no place for guys like Cameron Green or Marcus Stoinis. तो पिछले मैच में स्मिथ बाहर बैठा तो मार्कस स्टोइनिस अंदर आ गया. उससे पहले मार्श नहीं खेला था तो ऐसा हो रहा था. But now they have all 15.
They were discussing this. Ponting was discussing this. Rudra, I would like your opinion on this. Australia South Africa game में would they play Labuschagne or would they play Stoinis? Like
you mean
that's essentially the choice, right?
He's Marnie Rhodes. New name, Marnie Rhodes.
Because Labuschagne was of course not in the original squad, but then he's played some 17-18 games continuously for them. He's after he was initially dropped and then came back, he's been in reasonably good form. So will they prefer the aggression of Stoinis or they prefer the steadiness of Labuschagne?
Yeah, I think it's a very tough. But I would go with Labuschagne because of how, as you said, how steady he is with the bat. Yeah. So in case a crumble happens, in case the top order does not do well, I think he's the guy.
Calcutta pitch pe versus Keshav Maharaj, he's a good player of spin. I think that's a good. I think that's a good.
So yeah, I think वो steady रखेंगे. So yeah, I would personally pick him. Yeah.
Okay, so your finalists according to you, तेरा क्या guess है?
Finalist मैं नंदन के एकदम opposite जाऊँगा. नंदन ने जो बोला है उसके एकदम opposite. It's going to be India versus Australia.
ये सब लिखो and find out who's right and who's wrong at the end of it.
True. ये mention करेंगे हम ये नाम.
जो भी गलत होगा वो पार्टी देगा सबको.
मेरे पीछे
इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया
लिख के रखूंगा गाइस.
So yeah.
हाँ ठीक है. नंदन कह रहे हैं न्यूजीलैंड साउथ अफ्रीका, रुद्र कह रहे हैं इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया. जिंक्स
the chasing team in Wankhede and the team batting first in Kolkata.
ये गलत है.
ये कौन चीज करे वो तो बताओ. ये तो
मुझे क्या पता. आप बोल रहे हो टॉस कौन जीतेगा, ये बोल रहे हो आप.
इजी वे आउट. हां
ये क्या होता है टॉस?
टॉस विराट कोहली नहीं जीतेगा, इतना मुझे पता है.
हां correct.
I mean, for all the people who would debate about whether Virat Kohli is a good captain or not, भाई टॉस नहीं जीतता है and वो काफी important होता है. So it's good to have a different captain who often wins tosses.
If all things being equal, which means that the pitch is equal for both teams batting first or second in both stadiums, then I would
ये सारे
think
disclaimer यार.
on merit, India versus Australia makes it.
India versus Australia. Okay, so same
Because
choice
South
as
Africa's
Jojo.
kind of been fading out.
Yeah,
They had a
yeah.
shocker in their 8th match. They had a pretty
Yes.
bad 9th match.
Hmm.
Quinton de Kock scored 400s in the first 15, 18 days of the World Cup, and nothing in the next 2, 3 weeks.
Nothing after that.
Nothing in the next 2 weeks, right? So these are causes for concern. I mean, that have they peaked too early? Markram scored 100 in the first game, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
nothing after that. So
Correct.
so
Only VDD has been scoring for them.
Yeah, VDD has picked up. That he's been the exception.
And Klaasen also needs to do well if they want
He
to have
also
any
figured out.
chance.
True.
But it's a destructive lineup. I mean, if they bat first, they put up 300, 325. Australia will struggle.
Jinx, according to you, who are the finalists?
Yeah, I wanted India New Zealand.
I know, but अब बता.
Semi-final में यार.
हाँ, अब तेरे हिसाब से क्या होगा?
Heartbreak.
India तो for sure.
Yeah.
I am not sure. I would still, मतलब I want.
क्या आपने engine oil के बारे में इतने गौर से सोचा है क्या?
इतना सोच विचार क्या कर रहे हैं?
I want Australia to come, but somehow I think South Africa will come, and India South Africa will be the final.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. Just so more predictions in the comments, guys. Of course, Shubham कह रहे हैं कि India has always created history at the Wankhede, and it's Rohit Sharma's home ground. Shubham, मैं ये भी एक चीज बता दूं that India has not won a semi-final at the Wankhede before this. भाई थोड़े expectations को temper करो, क्योंकि अगर दिल टूटे इतना भी ना.
नहीं, just for the happiness for all of us, India इस बार के सारे जो previous जो भी जितने भी odds थे, combinations थे, उसको सबको तोड़ दिया है. Like no odds are allowed in this World Cup as of now.
Yeah, true.
So let's see कि वो semi-final का भी Jinx तोड़ देंगे, final का भी Jinx तोड़ देंगे. Let's hope that.
Jinx talking about jinxes. Chetan and Vicky have very similar points. Chetan says कि 2015, 19 and 23 में India have won 21 out of 22 group stage matches, but lost 2 semi-finals, and in fact WTC final भी दोनों हम हार चुके हैं. And Vicky is also saying that the problem may not be New Zealand per se. It's just that we have often lost knockout games in the recent past. It's something we've spoken about a lot, including Champions Trophy, including T20 World Cups, 50-over World Cups. But Nandan is rooting for Surya to do well at Wankhede. That also.
नंदन ने सब कुछ बोल दिया. नंदन ने ये नहीं बोला इंडिया जीतेगा.
हाँ.
एक भी कमेंट में
नंदन का प्रेडिक्शन है न्यू जीलैंड वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका. तो
हाँ, उसके बाद एक और उन्होंने कमेंट किया, ऐसे बीटिंग इंडिया इन फाइनल्स क्वेश्चन मार्क.
तो
ये
भाई
नहीं इंडिया जीत
सब कुछ चूज कर लोगे.
सब कुछ भाई. ऑस्ट्रेलिया न्यूजीलैंड फाइनल, इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका फाइनल, सब सारे परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन चाहिए हम लोगों को.
So interesting. It will be a tough fight. I think all 4 teams are very strong at the end of the day. When it comes to this business end of the tournament, anything can actually happen. So let's hold our horses when it comes to all our predictions and देखते हैं कि कौन
Let's wait.
right.
16 हमें पता ही चल जाएगा गाइस.
Yeah.
थोड़ा सब्र करो.
Cool.
मतलब
नहीं क्या कह रहे थे आप?
Obviously, नहीं मैं वही कह रहा था कि जो he's right. Like the team which scores more runs on the 15th and the 16th will win.
I am spot on, guys. I am spot on.
Yes.
He's spot on with his in-depth analysis. He's learning.
अच्छा राज अपना भी तो प्रेडिक्शन बता.
मेरा prediction is India South Africa final. And उसके बाद मुझे नहीं पता, because honestly like the heart says India but the head says
उसके
that
बाद 20 तारीख आएगी आज.
the heart says India but the head says कि मेरे साथ India will have 11 out of 11. शुभम आपके मुंह में
शुभम ने बोल दिया हो गया.
घी शक्कर तिरामिसू लड्डू सब कुछ. But Shami versus Siraj in terms of taking the new ball, Shar, I think so far Siraj has always been taking the new ball and Shami's been coming on first change. So that seems to be the that seems to be the thing that has worked.
Something that's not broken.
It's if it's not broken, then why try to fix something that's not broken? Shami has been particularly successful after coming on in the 8th, 9th over.
Yeah.
It's not like he's bowling
7th, 8th,
over
yeah.
number 2.
True.
So now should we
Today's
talk about
bowling
Glenn Maxwell?
Yes, yes.
About time, huh?
semi
हो गया ना, सबकी बात हो गई ना. I mean, today
Semi-final
apart from Shreyas Iyer, I
office.
think you're talking about everybody. All 11
Let's talk
Indian
about
players.
Glenn
Yeah,
Maxwell.
let's talk about Glenn Maxwell now.
क्या 200 थे यार वो.
And
नीरव, आपके
shame
रूम
on
में
Bangladesh
पोस्टर है
for
क्या
not.
ग्लेन
हाँ?
मैक्सवेल का? आपके रूम में
पोस्टर से क्या
पोस्टर
होता
है?
है? दिल में है.
दिल में पोस्टर है.
दिल Maxwell. दिल Maxwell.
दिल मैक्सवेल. Okay.
And shame on Bangladesh for not scoring 30 more runs and giving Mitchell Marsh a
Not
chance to
giving,
score
yeah.
double hundred.
Yeah.
To score one more double 100. अच्छा, हाँ, correct. Yeah. No, but yeah, I feel India South Africa because I actually feel Australia's bowling is quite weak, and apart from like Glenn Maxwell, nobody in the middle order has also really done much. So, let's see. It should be a fun 2 days, 2 semifinals anyway. Yeah.
That's all.
We'll take interesting question. Jinx, do you want to take this? That Bolt in
Sumer.
Saudi could be tough under lights. So should India be batting first at the Wankhede? Because Wankhede में second innings में at least in the first 10 overs काफी swing देखने को मिला है.
यार हमने भी तो श्रीलंका को 55 में ऑल आउट किया.
Correct.
हाँ, तो वही बोल रहे हैं.
So
उस दौरान
would
अगर
India want to
Bolt
win the
और-
toss and bat first? Exactly.
हाँ.
I'm saying. खास करके
Yeah.
semi-final का pressure है. वो
I
सब
think Wankhede is bat first pitch without a doubt. तुम 300 350
I mean, which is what
score
happened
कर
with
दो.
Australia as well, right? I mean, it needed a
Yeah.
freak innings like Maxwell's to
हाँ,
get them out.
Yeah.
So
Again,
if you win the toss and put 320 odd on the ground,
350 around कर लो. हाँ, it's tough, very tough.
because even though
Win
New
toss,
Zealand
bat
has chased a 380 odd this tournament, its chances कम है. मतलब कि वो
वानखेड़े में हाँ,
लग
वानखेड़े
रहा
में
कि अगर श्रीलंका न्यूजीलैंड ने भी 350 रन चढ़ा दिए, it will be tough for India to chase.
True. Yeah.
मतलब अभी
Because
True.
पाकिस्तान के
Whoever-
अगेंस्ट न्यूजीलैंड ने
whoever
400
chases the
मारे.
first 10 overs at
उसका मतलब if New Zealand puts 350, there's only one way we can win it.
हाँ कि 350 मारो यार.
हाँ
350 से ऊपर मारना पड़ेगा. हाँ.
Otherwise you can't win.
350 मारो. वरना नहीं जीत रहे हम.
वरना नहीं जीत सकते हैं. कोई chance.
नहीं नो चांस ही नहीं है कुछ भी.
हाँ यार,
Yeah,
देखिए, I'm impressed man.
Thanks,
आप कमेंट्री देख के आप एक्सपर्ट बन गए हो खुद ही. Well done.
थैंक्स. एक और सिंगर के साथ मैं एक्सपर्ट भी लगा दूंगा अपने रिज्यूम में. थैंक्स गाइस.
basically World Cup broadcast saying the obvious things. But Sumer, I think it's a good point. Let's see. It depends on who wins the toss, obviously. But it seems to be that Wankhede, if you win the toss, you would want to bat first, both in terms of the pitch, also in terms of semi-final
अंदर का
pressure.
पॉइंट इज
Very well.
This is a solid,
And India
solid point.
India's campaign was actually customized by the organizing committee of BCCI. Oh, sorry, ICC. India's last 2 games was in
Was it a
Bombay.
mix-up or not?
I don't know, just
भारत दर्शन.
So they did Bombay, then they did Kolkata, then they did
हाँ.
Bangalore to just get stat padding. मतलब because it could have come to a situation that India का net run rate चाहिए होता है. So that's why they just worked it out so that
Last
India
match
got the
Netherlands के
weakest.
सामने.
पर 15 को मैच के बाद हमको सब कुछ क्लियर हो जाएगा.
क्या क्लियर होगा? क्या
कि
क्लियर
कौन
हो
जीत
जाएगा?
रहा है.
हाँ, बिल्कुल,
कौन जीत
absolutely.
रात
Just
को 10:15
moments before they interview the man of the match.
मैन ऑफ द मैच.
शुभम कह रहे हैं कि नीरव आप पोल खोल रहे हो.
मुझे कौन सी पोल पता है यार उनकी?
कौन सी पोल?
Yeah.
किसके पोल? कौन पोल?
कौन सी? What
तो
polls? The
पोल
polls which Siraj was knocking down today. With the special ball which ICC only gave him, यार.
और
I
क्या?
don't realize this.
Knocking down but also dropping.
Exactly.
मतलब आज तो मतलब
Exactly.
कहीं से भी
bizarre
कैच
drop
चले जा
था
रहा है. कहीं से भी कैच चले जा रहा
इधर लगा था.
हाँ.
It was quite concerning though.
है. Yeah,
सबको
it
लग
is,
रहा
it
था
is,
कि
yeah.
इंजरी हो सकती है.
नंदन.
Which is why
Last-
our 5 other bowlers we tried out today. Who can pitch it in the green? So,
Last 2 out of 3 matches were in semi-final venues. Also something interesting, guys. The highest run scorers right now are all from these 4 teams. Are from Virat Kohli is at number 1 right now, but there are a lot of people who can catch up with him. Rachin Ravindra,
wow, what a
पीछे.
surprise.
No, but I'm just saying ये चार team में से है.
The
They've
best
been
performing
Generally
team
they-
has the best batter also. Wow, that is something which doesn't happen usually. What about the wickets? I'm sure the wickets also are.
नहीं,
This-
उसमें मधुशंका है.
मधुशंका है.
उसमें
Wickets
मधुशंका शायद
Madhushanga
second
is
पे.
Madhushanga is on top. Vicky Lalwani predicts that the man of the match in the semis could be either Virat or Williamson. So basically, the best player standing up on the important day. Interesting
राज, आपका
fact
क्या
though.
कहना है?
Huh?
Do we have family dispute here?
Family dispute. No, so let me also remind the viewers, not to be the bringer of bad news, but remind the viewers and remind Dad that while Virat Kohli has an average of around 70 in the group stages of World Cups,
There's an average of
he only averages around 12 in knockout
Ah.
games. So वो मतलब that let's hope that he corrects that stat in
तो
these
इस बार
two
वो है ना,
matches going
breaking
forward.
of the whatever that is called,
हाँ.
breaking of the jinx.
Let's
World Cup
hope
is
that
for
we
that.
break that jinx.
तेरी मतलब
We break the
तुम
jinx. Yeah.
तुम उसको तोड़ रहे हो बेचारे को. What will happen to his singing career?
Break the jinx. Jinx
Jinx,
Kulkarni.
guys.
Jinx Kulkarni and Jinx Rahane. Nandan has some appreciation for you, Nirav. Loves your insights. But
Absolutely,
we
spot
should be aware of Rachin. Are you talking about Rachin, Nandan?
No, Ravin.
Who is it?
Ravin
Ravichandran Ashwin. Ravichandran Ashwin.
Ravichandran.
The guy
Ravindra.
whose parents named him after Ravi Shastri and Ravichandran Ashwin.
रवि शास्त्री से याद आया, आज इयन स्मिथ ने उनकी क्या एक्टिंग करी है.
जबरदस्त.
That was something.
बहुत
Yeah.
बढ़िया था.
That was the moment of the day, I thought. Yeah, like मतलब
Missed that.
बहुत सही था वो.
it was really funny. And matlab Shastri sitting right beside him. I think Anjum
Yeah.
Chopra was sitting between the two
Anjum
of them.
Chopra was just laughing. She was
They're getting
just
inspiration
laughing.
from other shows now. Finally, they've realized कि यार वो जो पका रहे थे ना नहीं चल रहा.
नहीं चलेगा.
So let's just, you're supposed to be entertain.
तभी आज
And call
शिशिर
the
नहीं है
game.
ना. तभी आज शिशिर नहीं है.
Yeah.
हाँ,
So
शिशिर
we-
to me.
हाँ.
Basically आप
Entertaining
कह
और
रहे
शिशिर.
आप कह रहे कि हमारे commentators भी Oaktree Dugout देखते हैं.
पर क्या मालूम?
You never know, Raj. You never know.
If it's true, then that's big.
That's like a traceable big.
That's big.
Team of the tournament. Nandan, in fact,
let's
we've
do
been
that.
doing some R&D and semi-finals के वक्त I think we'll be
We'll
talking
bring
about two teams. People who are एक तो the best team of the tournament and also people who are like breakout stars who are the young guns who perform really
Emerging
well.
players. Emerging 11.
Pushing 11 of CWC'23 guys.
बहुत
आप
complex
भी अपने
sport sound कर
सजेशन
रहा है
कमेंट में डालो.
yeah
कमेंट्स.
हम उसका
ceremony
R&D
करना
अभी
चाहिए.
कर रहे हैं but if who
Thursday
have
night.
been your favorite emerging players, please
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 comment.
write it down
Comment on
in the
our
comments.
videos. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
qualification
please.
is under 25 as of now.
Yeah.
Sometime.
25 or under. 25 or
And
under is what
25
I
or
was
under.
thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And first World Cup.
And this
First
should be
World
the first World Cup.
First World Cup. Absolutely.
So कुछ लोग miss out कर देते हैं. There have been people who've had a good first World Cup but they're older. Someone like Engelbrecht, for instance.
Engelbrecht, he's 35. भाई तो
हाँ, he's 35 but debut किया है. तो they miss out. Players like that miss out.
Miss out मतलब
Miss out by
अच्छा
2
ये-
World Cup.
हाँ, थोड़ा मतलब
Miss out
3-4
by
महीने इधर उधर है तो फिर we'll do age fixing, but otherwise
हाँ,
we can't do it for
age
Engelbrecht.
age fixing.
हाँ, हाँ.
Age fixing. Sounds like an under 19 World Cup thing, but yeah.
हम under 25 ही तो कर रहे हैं ना इसलिए.
मकुल का प्रेडिक्शन है कि इंडिया वर्ल्ड कप नहीं जीतेगी. मकुल, we don't know.
बोल दिया.
Four teams in contention. We don't know. Let's see what happens.
यार
But
एक चीज मैं बोलना चाहूंगा. Just one thing. कि 2011 में भी we had such exact same pressure. 2011
Yeah.
World Cup was played in India.
Hmm.
मतलब not just India,
Yeah.
co-hosted by India, but
Yeah.
this World Cup तभी भी हम लोगों का brilliant performance था, अभी भी brilliant performance है. We went to win semi-final and final, और semi-final हमने पाकिस्तान के against जीता था. That
True.
was again
Yeah.
that was a crunch match.
yeah,
If I remember
and tough
correct.
and very tough.
Yeah.
यार, मतलब हाँ, correct. Yeah.
So it's a hope and faith of Indians that can turn into the win. That's again बहुत blind hope है Indian team के ऊपर.
अजिंक्य किंग कर लेगा. किंग कर लेगा,
किंग कर लेगा, किंग कर
छोड़ो,
लेगा,
किंग कर लेगा।
किंग कर लेगा।
होप और फेथ से ज्यादा मैं बोलूंगा कि इफ यू सब्सक्राइब टू ओक्ट्री स्पोर्ट्स देन इंडिया जरूर जीतेगी।
पक्का,
सो
पक्का,
प्लीज
पक्का,
ऑल ऑफ
पक्का,
यू
पक्का।
जो भी
पहले
देख
दिन
रहे
बोला
हो
था यार, पहले दिन बोला था।
बोलते ही जा रहे हैं बार बार। यस
अभी करो।
शुभम का प्रेडिक्शन है दैट मोहम्मद सिराज विल डू वेल ऑन द 15th। मिया मैजिक वानखेड़े पे चलेगा वो कह रहे हैं, तो लेट्स सी इफ दैट हैपेंस।
15 को भी हम रहेंगे यहाँ पे, मतलब पोस्ट मैच कमेंट्री के बाद
यहाँ पे रहेंगे या वानखेड़े पे रहेंगे, या टिकट्स किसी को नहीं मिले हैं?
नहीं
किसी को
मिले
नहीं
यार।
मिले टिकट।
किसके पास है तो गाइस, गाइस किसके पास है तो बताओ, बताओ, बताओ।
या
अभी
हम सब
कोड भी
आपको
ऐसे
अपना
आएंगे ना।
एड्रेस
We will trade internship opportunities for tickets.
Yes, yes, yeah, absolutely spot on.
send us tickets, we'll give you internships.
So yeah, 15 को हम रहेंगे। इंडिया के मैच के बाद यहाँ पे 10:15 बजे, तो सबको पता चल जाएगा तब तक कि इंडिया जीता है कि हारा है, बट मोस्टली इंडिया जीतेगा। तो इंडिया जिताने के लिए सब्सक्राइब, सब्सक्राइब।
Perfect. I love the emotion in that pitch. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
तो one more
Um,
visitor we have,
Nirav, do we have a new member of the Oaktree dugout?
Yeah.
new expert, no expert।
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes।
उसका भी यही कहना होगा कि जो ज्यादा रन मारेगा वो
हाँ,
मैच।
correct. He has cracked it. He knows how to solve
Sherlock
these
Holmes
mysteries.
क्या mystery solve कर रहा है अभी? हाँ.
वही
कि कौन ज्यादा रन मारेगा।
how to win the semi-final.
Engine oil का mystery तो नहीं ना?
इसलिए
उसमें
सोचने की
सोच
जरूरत
विचार
नहीं।
सिर्फ उसमें सोच विचार बाकी लोग करते हैं, Sherlock Holmes नहीं करते।
So let's pick Fantasy 11 for New Zealand
Sure.
India.
Okay. For the first semi-final, let's do that for the first semi-final.
Yeah,
Okay.
quickly.
Yeah. Wicket keepers, KL Rahul and
आज के
Andy
स्टार।
Klassen.
यस
Klassen and KL, or should we also take Klassen,
Klassen,
KL and sorry,
KL?
why am I thinking South
Indian-
Africa? Sorry.
Conway.
सीधा
Finally.
फाइनल पहुंच गया यार।
Finally, Raj. Finally, Raj.
मैं फाइनल पहुंच गया। हाँ,
तो आप तो आईसीसी के पोल खोल रहे हो यार।
Okay.
Yeah.
चलो
Rahul
फिर
and Conway.
Devin Conway has been in terrible form, but I think solid player like him should do well. So crunch match.
अभी नीरव
solid
सर
player
बोलेंगे
like him.
टॉस जीतेंगे, उस हिसाब से वो डिसाइड होगा कि कौन
क्या
किसको
नहीं,
लेंगे।
ये तो ऐसे ही ना डाल रहे हैं ना।
हाँ.
नहीं सर, ये
Batters?
ऐसे ही नहीं है, इसमें
हाँ,
बहुत
serious
स्टेक्स
है।
हैं, बहुत
बहुत
कुछ
stakes हैं।
मैटर करता है इस पे।
यार स्टेक्स तो मेरे हैं, तो फिर चलो जल्दी आगे बढ़ो,
हाँ.
आगे जाना है।
रुद्र,
आज
दो तीन
खेलना है।
बैटर्स बता दे।
बैटर्स कोहली, रोहित,
Okay.
दोनों तो हैं ही। एंड
Okay, Kohli, Rohit definitely.
डैरिल मिचेल।
Darren Mitchell's been in great form.
All-rounder है वो ना?
That's a good
All-rounder है
choice.
वो।
Hey, batter. He is not
Batter.
bowling.
He's counted as a
Bowling-
batter in these apps, but
Except for when he bowls,
Yeah.
which is a couple of times. He's bowled a couple of times.
एक ही ओवर डाला उसने आखिरी का, if I remember correctly.
India के against century मारी थी, so he could do well. Jinx, do you want to take any all-rounders में?
I want to take
Kौन?
Williamson, guys. Before that.
Oh, okay. Yes.
एक्चुअली मिचेल की जगह वी कैन थिंक ऑफ केन विलियमसन।
दोनों ले लो यार ऐसे।
दोनों ले लो ना, क्या
William-
प्रॉब्लम है तुझे?
बॉलर्स बड़े सारे पेसर्स बैठे हैं पीछे।
Williamson
Line पे
भाई,
and
batting कुछ है।
वानखेड़े में कोई मतलब स्कोप नहीं है।
Williamson and Rachin Ravindra. नंदन कह रहे हैं be scared of Rachin. खास करके
हाँ,
भाई
we should
वानखेड़े
be.
में मैच है।
करेक्ट। और
वानखेड़े
राहुल
में
और
match.
सचिन दोनों होंगे वहां पे,
हाँ,
और रवि और वीरेंद्र सहवाग भी, रवि शास्त्री, चारों
और किसी ने
होंगे।
टिकट दिए तो हम भी चले जाएंगे, guys. Don't forget
और
that.
स्टैचू भी है सचिन का, like which does not look like Sachin. So
So both the Ravindras, guys. Both the Ravindra.
both the Ravindras. Okay. Let's add the other Ravindra as well. So we have reached 8 players, if I'm not wrong. 3
Yeah.
bowlers.
बाकी 3 फास्ट बॉलर, मतलब पिक 2 and 1 from one team and 1 from
बोल्ट, आई वुड गो फॉर बोल्ट फ्रॉम
सिराज।
Okay.
न्यूजीलैंड
just
से
for
बोल्ट।
शुभम
तो
से। शुभम ने बोल दिया
सिराज
तो
and
मान लो
बुमराह.
यार।
हाँ,
Bolt, Mia Magic and
मिया मैजिक और लाला।
लाला एंड शामी, बुमराह छोड़ देते हैं चल।
हाँ, लाला, यस।
शामी ने 2 नहीं लिए यार आज, 1 नहीं लिया।
बुमराह
नहीं,
का
वो करेगा
franchise
पूरा।
home ground है।
वो बराबर करने के लिए have to make 6।
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली।
compensate.
तो बुमराह का franchise home ground है, guys. Don't forget that.
तो क्या हो गया, हमने रोहित भी नहीं डाला यार, इट्स ओके। रोहित नहीं डाला, सूर्य नहीं
डाला
डाला,
है।
रोहित डाले हैं ऑब्वियसली।
Good.
शुभमन नहीं डाला तुमने।
शोभन
You don't
नहीं.
have faith in the future of India.
Who can bowl?
मतलब
Off spin. चलो ठीक है, अपनी टीम आ
So
गई है.
let's quickly read this out. Devin Conway, KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Daryl Mitchell, Kane Williamson, Rachin Ravindra, Ravindra Jadeja, Trent Bolt, Mohammad Siraj and Mohammad Shami. मैंने रियलाइज किया कि हमारे पास न्यूजीलैंड के काफी बैटर्स हैं, तो वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग देम टू score big. It's going to be a high scoring semi-final probably. Let's see who wins. Thank you all of you for joining us. Thank you
High scoring
Bhargav.
for first innings. Not for the
अगर
second.
इंडिया पहली इनिंग्स में खेले
However,
मतलब
however.
हाँ, ऐसे मत बोल, but
However.
I hope it's a close match.
So
We've seen a series of not so close matches. I hope it's a close match.
Unless they
जो भी हो।
वो मतलब ICC अलग पिच कोई सिलेक्ट करता है apart from those that which have been used in this World Cup, या फिर एकदम ही कोई अलग रोलर यूज कर देगा, हेवी रोलर एकदम ही फ्लैट ट्रैक कर दे.
Maybe
वो
we
जाके
should
कुछ
call Hassan Raza on Oaktree Dugout. But anyway, thank you
Sir,
Nandan. Thank you.
how come no Shreyas, man? He was man of the match today and he has ICC special bat also.
also his home ground है. Also his
उसका
home
भी home
ground.
ground है भाई, उसका भी
also उनके नंबर वन फैन यहाँ बैठे हैं.
सबसे ना ज्यादा रन मतलब सबसे ज्यादा रन वही बनाता है यार वानखेड़े में.
हाँ,
10
लास्ट
साल से
टाइम
मार रहा है.
That's true.
श्रीलंका के
That's
अगेंस्ट
true.
भी 82 मारे थे.
10 साल से पीट रहा है यार वानखेड़े में बॉलर्स को.
तो
केन विलियमसन को डाले.
Shreyas
हटाओ
instead of KL या instead of
हटाओ कोहली.
Instead of
Kohli
KL,
averages only 12 in knockouts. Remember
Knockouts,
that? हाँ, तो भाई
चलो कोहली को हटा दिया.
देखा ये है शक्ति डगआउट की.
नहीं, पर दो important pillars नहीं
agree
है.
with Makul also.
if Virat
हम
Kohli
चलेंगे
fails
भाई
again,
11 इंडियन
गाली
नहीं डाल
हमें ही
सकते हम.
पड़ेगी।
सारे 11
सब
चलेंगे
चलेंगे।
इंडिया के, मगर ये फैंटेसी एप्स में रूल
ये ज्यादा चलेंगे.
एक टीम से ज्यादा 10 ले सकते हैं.
ज्यादा
इसलिए
10.
मिल बांट के खाना पड़ेगा. ये देखो
नंदन
भार्गव का प्लान बड़ा अच्छा
ये
है, वो
स्कोर
कह
भी आ
रहा
गया
है
भाई नंदन से.
भाई वो 23 24 23 और 24
24
बॉल पे
में
पहुंच
23
गया ना तो 100 पक्का.
अगर पहुंचा तो, क्योंकि एवरेज तो 12 है नॉकआउट्स में. अगर विराट कोहली फेल करेगा, गाली हमें ही पड़ने वाली है. ये मुझे ही पड़ने वाली है, considering
one more fact, guys.
everything. हाँ,
एक
बोलना.
फैक्ट. सो लास्ट टाइम नॉकआउट मैचेस में विराट कोहली जब वानखेड़े पे खेला था तो उसने 30 रन मारे थे. कौन सा मैच बताओ?
T20
वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल.
T20
वर्ल्ड कप, T20 वर्ल्ड कप आल्सो एंड वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल आल्सो.
अच्छा
हाँ,
मेरे बचपन की बात कर रहे हैं यार. I don't remember when I was
वो T20 में तो 75 76 कुछ तो मारे थे.
अब देखो ये सही बोल रहा है भार्गव. जिंक्स ने इसको हटा दिया, अब जिंक्स हट गया.
कोहली को हटा.
जिंक्स ने कोहली को हटाया, अब कोहली से जिंक्स हट गया. वाह वाह
भाई जिंक्स ने कोहली को हटा दिया is like a journalistic headline जो मतलब कुछ ज्यादा ही
जिंक्स ने
scandalous
कोहली
बन
को
सकती है.
हटा दिया. अब
कोई न्यूज़ रिपोर्टर सुन रहे हैं क्या गाइस?
कोहली जिंक्स को हटाएगा.
ये इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया टेस्ट सीरीज का रिकैप नहीं चल रहा है, जस्ट टू क्लैरिफाई. जो जिंक्स की बात कर रहे हैं वो एक्चुअली अरिजीत सिंह जैसे दिखते हैं और हमारे स्क्रीन पे हैं. जिनके रहाने की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, विद क्लैरिफाइंग. बट मुझे भार्गव का दूसरा कमेंट भी बहुत अच्छा लगा है. ही सेड कि भाई हसन रजा को बुला रहे हो तो साथ में वसीम अकरम को भी बुलाओ. बॉक्स ऑफिस थिएटर बनेगा. दैट विल बी लाइक
पवेलियन.
वन विद द अदर. हाँ, मतलब वो पवेलियन ही बन जाएगा.
Look, let me put it this way. I don't know about Hassan Raza, but Wasim Akram has a job to do. Just putting it out.
Just saying.
And he's doing it well. So let's let him.
Yeah.
Let's not.
And definitely don't know about Hassan Raza, but
Yeah,
yes.
definitely know what he's doing.
Yeah,
उसने हसन रजा को अच्छा बोला था कि आजकल का जो माल है वो बहुत बढ़िया है. सही बोला था.
क्या लेते हैं ये लोग, मुझे भी बताओ. Like something he said.
वो पाकिस्तान में illegal है.
Yeah, but Wasim Akram also
Whatever
stays.
he was taking, he sticks. So yeah. I don't know.
In fact, there was a
Social-
nice show on Pavilion. In fact, with Saurav Ganguly का interview कल. If anyone's not watched it, I really recommend it. Let's
before
wrap
that,
for today, guys.
Do one thing. हमारे यहाँ आओ, फिर जैसे ही हम खत्म करते हैं ना, हम वेट करते हैं एक्चुअली. जैसे पवेलियन YouTube पे आ जाता है, हम अपना शो बंद कर देते हैं. That's our secret.
पहले आओ.
हाँ, पहले यहाँ पे आ जाओ और you will सीधा redirect कर लेंगे हम.
यहाँ पे आ जाओ, and most importantly, subscribe to Oaktree Sports. Thank you for joining us. We will meet you on the day of the semi-final at 10:15. Hopefully, bringing you good news. Thank you for joining us.
Hopefully,
Bye.
Hope नहीं.
we will
Surely
bring
bringing goodness.
न्यूज़ तो बड़ी होगा.
Yes.
कौन सा न्यूज़ होगा?
One of the teams will definitely win.
कौन सी टीम के लिए गुड न्यूज़
Prediction.
होगा वो नहीं बताएंगे हम लोग. हाँ.
who will score
वो-
better, more runs than the
वो
other
हमें
team.
More runs. Yes, that
वो
team will
हमें
be.
नहीं पता.
Yeah. Yes. So as Nandan says, after India wins.
Yes.
But Nandan के पूरा नाम में गाली मत क्यों आता है? So, yeah, गाली मत दो.
Kali
Okay.
Vatto, guys.
Bye.
Shubham, see you. Bhargav, see you.
guys.
Nandan, just
Bye,
kidding
people.
around.
Happy Diwali.
Bye.
Happy
Happy
Diwali.
Diwali to everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Enjoy,
and
Thanks,
guys.
Makul. Thank you.
Have a
Who else is
lovely,
here?
safe Diwali, guys. Yeah. Thank you all.
Shubman Diwali.
Shubh Bandhan.